Question 35, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, GATE 2016 Set 2. The Z parameters of the two-port network shown in the figure are Z11 is equal to 40 ohm, Z12 is equal to 60 ohm, Z21 is 80 ohm and Z22 is 100 ohm. The average power delivered to a load resistor of 20 ohm in watts is dash. For a detailed lecture on this concept, please refer the NPTEL video Lecture 4 Two-Port Parameters, Short Circuit and Open Circuit by Professor T.K. Basu, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Kharagpur. Let's have a look at the impedance parameters and the related equation before solving this problem. Consider a two-port network that's shown. It has two ports. One is the input port and the other one is the output port. V1 is the input that is applied over the input port and I1 is the current that is passing through the network from the input port. V2 is the voltage at the output port and I2 is the current that's passing through the network through the output port. The input voltage V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2, where Z11 is the input impedance and Z12 is the transfer impedance from port 1 to port 2. V2 is equal to Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2, where Z21 is the transfer impedance from port 2 to port 1 and Z22 is the output impedance of this circuit. The input impedance Z11 is given by the ratio of V1 by I1 when I2 is 0 or when the output port is open circuited. Similarly, Z12 is equal to V1 divided by I2 when the input port is open circuited. Therefore, I1 is equal to 0 when input port is open circuited. Similarly, Z21 will be V2 divided by I1 when I2 is 0. So again we are open circuiting the output port. In a similar fashion we can find out the output impedance Z22, which is V2 divided by I2 when we are open circuiting the input port. So I1 is equal to 0 in this case. Now we have found out the formulas for impedance parameters. Let's make use of this and solve this problem. In this problem, all the four Z parameters are given to us and we are asked to find out the average power that is delivered to this load resistor, which is 20 ohm. So the average power will be the product of the voltage at the output multiplied by the current that is supplied to it, which is the negative of I2. PL is equal to V2 into minus I2. Let's find out the values of V2 in terms of I2 so that we can find out this power. It's given that the output impedance is equal to 100 ohm and this implies that 100 ohm is equal to V2 divided by I2 when I1 is 0. Therefore, when I1 is 0, we can say that V2 is equal to 100 times I2. Now, let us find out the value of I2. Z12 is given as 60 ohm. So, this implies that 60 ohm is equal to V1 divided by I2. So, therefore, the value of I2 will be V1 divided by 60 ohm. V1 is the voltage across these two terminals and V1 is supplied by the 20 volt voltage source. Therefore, according to voltage division rule, V1 will be 20 into Z11 divided by 10 plus Z11 because this 20 volt is shared by the 10 ohm resistor and Z11. Therefore, V1 is equal to 20 into 40 divided by 40 plus 10, 50. So, this will be 16 volt. I2 is equal to 16 volt divided by 60 ampere. I2 is 4 divided by 15. Therefore, V2 is equal to 100 into 4 by 15, which is equal to 400 divided by 15, 26.66 volt. So this implies that the average power delivered to the load will be V2 square divided by the load resistance. This is equal to 26.66 whole square divided by 20. So therefore the average power is equal to 35.5 watt. The answer is 35.5 watt. Thank you.